Hello. Right, I know I shouldn't have, but I've been on other people's streams and I have started to build the stream product, the N1. I've got a massive amount done so far, but this is only a few bags worth, surprisingly. I've still got 10 bags to go and I'll be doing these streams once a week until it's done. Oh, sugar. Just broke a bit off. Go back on. Go. No. No. Don't do that. There we go. That's fixed. Right. I'll set this. Tail's bent. Set this back down there for now. Setup has changed a bit, as I'm sure you can probably see. I hope this mic is working today, because I have had a few issues in the past. Let me just... Right. Yeah, that is definitely working. Okay, perfect. Right, on to actually building now. So, pack 7, instruction number 164. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Right. You want one of these? Let's move these over slightly. That is just showing what we're building. Put that into the spare parts mug. Yes, I've got a spare parts mug. There's also that piece there that I was messing with earlier. Right, so, as I was saying, I got distracted for some reason. You want these two, that goes on. There we go. So from what I can tell, this is the side of the body to go here. But I am obviously not too sure, so don't take that as a guarantee. Got one of them. Need a few of these. Like that. Next you've got one of these. Like so, like that. Got one person. Nice. This piece there. And this piece. Oh, my hand slipped. That goes there. Like so. We've got a long, not that piece. 1 second, I'll find it. No, so that's it. There, I'm blind. Oh. Is that better? Is that working now? So let me know if that's any better. I moved my camera setup earlier, so that might have affected it. That goes there, like so. Perfect. Yeah, as I said, I moved my camera, so moving it further away clearly just affected the volume a bit. Right. Just give me one sec. There we go. Right. That there. And then the GP one of these. Right, sorry. I'll have one of them there. One of these there, like side. And then they want me to put another one of these pieces underneath. Like that. We've then got another one on top of that. So one back like that with I think it's this. Yep. That stack in there to give you like the little gradient slope. Got hand one by one there with little corner piece like that there. Right, these two, no, 2x4 pieces. Yep, these two of them, and they sit there and there, like so. We've got a 1x3, not that, there, perfect like that. Oh, my back's in pieces already. I'll be streaming till about 5:30, so about an hour and a half stream. I've put the link in chat, so if you feel free to join if you want to. Right, so that like that. Turn that around a minute, and that just slots like that. And then we put that to the side for 1 minute. We start with one of these, like so. Yeah, that's right. 3x3 on top of that. Some of these pieces are bloody tiny. Like so. Turn it up like that. Grab one of these. That goes there. There's that there. 2x4 dot tan. Coming off of that like that. Turn that back around. Give us one of them. Oh, and then it's bright yellow piece across the top of them. Like so. Just like that. And then that just connects onto there, like that. Yeah. Perfect, right. Want one of these, and that slides across, like so. With then a 2x2 slope fit in, just like that. One of these going across here, and then yeah, I did grab the right piece, just double checking. What am I looking for now? It's this, right in front of my face, and yeah, I still missed it. Like that. We then put these slope pieces on. This is the step to where he will climb into the bit, like the character will climb in. Is this piece here, like that, with this slope there, just like that. And then set that aside again for a minute, take one of them, one of these, and reattach it to there. Like so, with these pieces now actually, oh bloody hell, with these pieces actually having a use finally, like that. Just starting to get the build finally coming together now. So that need, oh, where is it again? Not that one, that one. Attach that to there. And then we take a 1x2 slope piece, like so, and put it there, which then connects right there, like so. This will sit, grab this quickly, I am assuming this will sit across here. But don't quote me on that too yet. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Right, we've got once. Yeah. So we've got one of these pieces going there. These pieces are going everywhere now. I'm missing a piece. Am I missing a piece? Or am I just being stupid? Yeah, I'm being stupid because it's not the piece I was looking for. It's one of them. With this. Open it up quickly and that just clip onto the top of the yellow bit that's still showing. And then take a 1x1 stud and put it there. Then we're on to slopes. Slopes, slopes, slopes. Like so. Got that one there. That one there. For some reason I want to do it like that. Fair enough, I suppose. And that goes there. Right, we then take a grated slope, slide that on, like so, with a 1x1 dark grey slope going in front of that to create that. And then we take, yep, that piece, fit it there. Nope, we fit it there. With that there. And that's that bit done for a minute before they make us go back to it. Dark tan, 2x2, with a clip. Get on there. With that going adjacent to it with a dark tan. Just right there. Then you take this piece, slide that on, like so. Is that the right? Yeah, because you add another piece, which is this one, like that. This will be for the under bit now, so it will connect on. This will go just slid in under there like that, with this piece going there. You got this on top of these as well, just there, creating a gap for another black on top of the black. And then we do what I love and hate at the same time, is more tile pieces. Ow, just pinched myself. Alright, that goes there. And then that reattach. Ah no, I missed something first. We put that like so, and you take one of them. No, you want the slim, that one, like so, and then attach. How's that gonna? Okay, like that. Apparently, it's not straight, which is why they've done it like that, because apparently they need that angle. Alright, and then after that, more slope pieces. So that there, and another piece of there, like so. And then we take a new piece I haven't seen yet. It's a weird piece in my opinion. It's just a 2x1 put on top of each other. It's really weird. Let's take these little Technic pieces, slide them on there, and grab the 2x1 with that. Shit. One's that piece now. Just give me 1 minute, guys. Oh, where's that gone? Ah, I see it. Right, just give me 1 minute. I'm going to turn the camera off for 1 sec. And I'm going to mute. Just give me 1 second, guys. Right, crisis averted. We've found the piece. So it's time to get back to building. Let me just scooch that back over. Alright. Where was I? Oh, I completely missed a step. Again. Right. First of all, that goes onto there, which goes in the gap for the stairs, but we'll sort that in a minute now that I realise I missed some steps. So we'll fix that, flip that upside down. Yeah, so we want that bit. We want one of these. And that just clips just there, like that. Then take, like so, one of them, flip it like that, I think. Yeah. And put this piece there, like so. And then we do what I did a minute ago, and we clip this little piece into there, like that. I've done that the wrong side actually, like that, for that to then clip in to there, which gives you the little steps, like so, creating that. With that done, we now flip it over again. I should have just left it because they're going to keep asking me to do that for a minute. Go to there. Oh, I missed something again. And that goes there. And then this just on here, like that. Two light tan pieces next to them, like so. And one of these little smooth tile pieces going here. Mainly just to give it a bit of extra connection on the piece we created a minute ago to keep it secure. Right, sticker time. Gotta get the sticker sheet out first. In 1 second. There it is. Little hidden away. Right. So sticker 1 they want on here to go right there. Just like so. Siren's going past as well, so something's gone on in my town centre. Which, it was multiple sirens, so I have no idea what it would be. Just give me 1 second. Right, next step will be even more stickers. So, we've got, oh, they want 2 new pieces on there as well. These 2 pieces, but they want them stickered up, so I'll put the stickers on before I do that. Saves me a bit of work trying to finagle. Right, that's on. That piece goes there. Hopefully. Yeah, that is the right place. And then sticker 3 on to this one, which will go next to them. The whole thing with the N-1 is that it's supposed to be a modified version of this. So this is what it originally looked like. And then in the show, The Mandalorian, they take, no, it was in Book of Boba Fett, sorry. They take it and they modify it into what I am building now with the little yellow mark, like paint. It's supposed to be like the chipped paint. It's just what is left over. And it's done like that. And also, I put the stickers on the wrong way round. So just give me 1 minute while I correct that issue. That's that off. Now I've got to try and lift these stickers up without damaging them. Because they're completely the wrong way around. One second, guys. It's not even the first time I've done this during the time of building this. I did it on Friday during Ron streams. I did it on there. Bloody put the stickers on the wrong way and I had to take them back off and put them back on. I had the stickers right, it's just facing the wrong way. So, colours inverted. That's all it is. But now there's little, not that you will notice on the cameras, as I really pointed that out and showed you. But it's going to bug the shit out of me now. Just like that, look. There's a little lift up. There's no other way to remove them without damaging them really. Got nothing I can slide underneath them. Alright. Come on, sticker. Yes, got it. Perfect. Right. Flip this one over like this. This is all I'm doing. Is flipping it like so and sticking it back down just. Like so. Perfect. That's better. I'll take it. Just one more piece to go. Just so people in chat, do any of you like Star Wars or watch the films or whatever? I'm curious to know. Got 2 people watching. Alright, so that piece is back on there like that now. Flipping it back so on those little pieces I put there. Take this. Oh, put that next to it. Oh, come on. I'm not having the best of luck, am I, today? There you go. Like so. Like that. You prefer Star Trek, do you, Raphael? I've not seen Star Trek. It's not something that entices me, but I'm not one of those people who is one or the other. If you like it, you like it. End of. Don't really make a difference. I think if you're one of them people who you have to have the same interests as them, they're just not worth the time, in my opinion. If you like it, you like it. There's nothing you can do about it. It's your personal preference at the end of the day. Right, that goes like so. And they just attach there. It's a bloody long bit, isn't it? That now is done. Reattach it. So I'll just grab this, flip it upside down, and line up the attachments. I am a bit off there. That's the attachment points. And that one. Bam, bam. And bam. Wow, so we have got that panel on and it looks so much better now. That is one side of the main body done, which is perfect. And actually 30 minutes to do one bag, so that's not bad. It's a very baggy experience, isn't it? Huh? Ignore who that was. That was my little sister. She didn't hear my pun, and it was a shit pun anyway, so I don't really care. Right, bag 8 is bag 7 is done, so it's on to bag 8. Which, surprise, surprise, is going to be near enough a carbon copy of what we just did. Because it's doing the other side of it. Just get these little pieces out now. Why is there a B2 battle droid arm? That is literally from a B2 battle droid. Which I've got so I can show you. So it's from this. That is literally the arm. So once I find out what that's for, because it's clearly not for battle droid, is it? Right. Let's actually just get on with this now. Yeah, there's 3 of them. 4, 5 of them. What? I don't actually have an idea what that could be for. I don't. Oh, I know. It's for turbo venting on the side of it, I bet. No, that is a stupid they're stupid things to use. They're bloody a pain in the arse. What am I after with them? Alright, as I said, this is just going to be a carbon copy of what I was doing. So if you've got anything you want to ask or want to know, go ahead. I'll answer. I ain't one of them. If you want to know something, ask and I'll tell you. So, got that. We have got one of these that attaches there, like so. This is the only issue I'm going to run into, I think, with this build. It's going to be a bit repetitive with just different sides. You'll see you keep doing that with my fingers as well. That's just me. It's nothing. It's not anything else. Right, that on there. That there. Come on, clip in. There we go. And this, like that. Bam. Right, on to instruction 218. This just clips under like so. There wasn't one of them on the other side though, was there? I don't remember doing one. There is not, but there probably is meant to be. Just give me 1 second. Spare parts. Yeah, there is one in there, so it must be. Alright. Put that in place. Bam. That's in place now. Got them because they got yeeted. They're just brick separators. I've got 2 of them for some reason. Alright. Grab that. Grab one of these. And you want a 1x4 dark grey. 1x3 dark grey? No, it's a 1x4. we want that piece sat there with. I grabbed the wrong piece. Like an idiot. That's the piece we want. That clips on. Like so. And then we do for this again. I want them. And I don't know why I'm singing. It's boring. No, it's not. I'm enjoying this, to be honest. Right, one of them. 3 of these. Not that piece. Come on, show yourselves. There we go. There's another one. And another one. Like so. So now we put that aside for a minute and we get working on the side builds again. That attaches onto that using the little turny bit we just put on this piece. Like so. So we take one of these on top of one of them, like so. With, yep, that piece. Just had to double check that. Like that. With a 2x1 grey, light grey underneath, like so. You got that. Been going for 37 minutes already, which is impressive. It's also impressive that I've still got 2 people watching me, if I'm honest. I wouldn't find this very interesting. Right, that clips on there. With one of them and one of them like that. I might try and time these live streams and stuff and put them into a type, like, you know how you see on YouTube those speed builds and stuff like that. Try and do one of them with it, but I probably won't, because I'm building this for the fun of building it. I'm not really bothered if people like watching me do it or not. I appreciate everyone who watches me, but as I say, it's not the reason why I do it. That piece, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh, pardon me. With grey tile in there and the grate. Oh, great. Alright, more stickers. If I can find the bloody there. Sticker 17. On like this. I'm just trying to get it perfect. Like that. There we go. And that clips on to there. And then we flip it upside down. And we do A. That's a bit different. Okay, so it's not a carbon copy. Good. I hate doing carbon copies of stuff. There we go, like that. I know most of you won't be interested in this, but I am going to be trying to do some gaming streams as well. I've got a few games I want to play. One of them being a new game called Pragmata. It is one of the greatest games I've played recently. I'm not even like halfway through the story, I don't think, and it's just been a great game. But I also want to redo the Star Wars games, so like the Jedi Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor games, because they're some of my favourite games as well. Obviously, I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, and I might do it in videos instead of live streams, but I'm just putting it out there now that I will potentially be doing that at some point in the near future. Alright, back to this. We got it like this. Like so. And we take a light hand stud and connect it to a black Technic stud. Like that, and clip that into there. So that then, you grab this and that clips on. That should clip on like that. Nope, I'm doing that wrong. It clips on like that, yeah. And ignore that accent then, I did not mean to do that. That just happened, unfortunately. Right, so I'm assuming this is where the arms come into play. It's going to be an Armageddon soon. Okay, that was a terrible, terrible pun. Sorry, I just muted for sunset, but I'm back again. Not like that. Please go into it. Like that. We take one of the L pieces, literally like an L. It goes there. You take one of the dark grey side stud things, like so, with a light grey next to it. And then you overlay all that with this piece. Oh, there we go, like that. And then this is where the repetitiveness comes into play. You're grabbing one of these. And one by 4 light grey. So I just have to make sure I actually read that. Not read, but you know, I'm losing it. I really am. Like that. There. 2 by 2 dark tan. Oh. That there. Like so. Right, next set, next page. We do the underneath, turning around, clippity D. Like so. And then the one on top of it as well. I follow. If you're still in chat, I'm amazed that you have put enough of this, to be honest. But I've also got a question. Do you like Doctor Who? Like that, like that. Oh, No, that's the wrong piece. Just sling that off. Like that. Oh, we now take dark grey, 1 by 1, and slip it there. And you put one of these there. And then we take this, set that aside a minute, take one of them, no, one of them, fit that to the end. Right, so I'll set that back a bit too far, there, and there. And then that, like that. If I'm, yeah, that is right, and then, oh, definitely it's not, yeah. Perfect, put it back. I am clumsy as anything today, aren't I? Alright. So it's one of, come on, get on. Is that in the right spot? No. No, I thought not. That go like that? Yeah. With a 2 by 1 behind it. Like that. Nope, not like that. You'll see a brick separator in action. That's all you do on a brick separator. So we've got it like that with you then take wrong that piece there. Like so. As I said, I did put the link in chat if there is anyone new who wants to join. Right. So that's the piece I was looking for. That clip's there. And that's that piece done, and then we connect it onto there. No, not quite. We do in a minute though. Take that back upside down, you take one of these, you connect it there, and you use one of these to strengthen that connection. Because that is not the most secure tile in the world. Why is there lime green in this? I'm not really one to question, but you know, when you put the lime green on a purely grey build, right, flip that back over. On top of these, you want one there. No, a bit further, more like there. Just making sure that wasn't flexing too much. Take one of them, and it is sticker number 10. That one there. For a bloody £220 set, this is a mad amount of stickers. You'd have thought they'd actually done something good and put printed pieces in, but no. Has to be stickers, doesn't it? Right, that goes on there. And that clips on. Right, so now we attach it to this. Like that. Which gives us a bloody massive ass gap, doesn't it? So as I said, yeah, as I predicted, it is now Armageddon. Because we are using the arms. A pole like that. And we want the long bit. Oh. That's a tight fit, to be honest. This is going to take a minute, guys, because the concentration that I need to do this is just going to be ridiculous. As you can see, it's literally putting the arms on like that, making sure there's a little gap, and just, yeah, it's going to be non-stop from it, just loads of clicking. Gap like that, I assume. Yeah, ow. That hurt my fingers. And again. And again. Come on. There we go. And lastly, there. That's pretty evenly spaced. I didn't like just wiggle them a bit and get them sat right. Give me 1 minute. Oh no. Oh, that's a bit too much. Yeah, that's the best I'm going to get. So that is the arms I was talking about earlier. And this is the fun part. I've got to... That's it. Nothing for it to connect to. This is going to be the most unstable thing ever if that's literally how it's going to be sat. Apparently right now it just sits slid in like that and it's just not stable in the slightest. Hopefully we're building something that will secure it in place. That is terrible design, man. Alright, sorry, it's just reading instructions again. I've got to use my shoulder. It's not the best place, but it's the only place I can put it. We've got 1x2 there, like that. We've got more stickers coming. One of these and another one. We've got a sticker 15 and 14. Show more mechanical parts. Let's get these on the right way this time. So that goes like that. Like ooh. So like that. Finished. Right, that piece on there like that. Sorry, I just had to touch my sister for a second. Right, sticker 14 now, which will go next to that, and it go on like so, like that, and it'll clip in just like that. Oh, and then we've got another one of the and then like that, and like that. Please tell me this is going. It's going on top. They really knows how to test me today, don't they? Because that. Just look at that movement. It should not do that. No, now they get me to build the bloody thing to protect it. So we have that smack bang in the middle. One of them there. And one like so. And then we take that like that. And that clips on there. Oh. That will slide. And that will actually keep them in place now. So they won't move it in the slightest. Apart from up and down. I say something and they immediately prove me wrong. Not in a good way. Right, so now we've got a little bit to go here. It's a bit empty. So you want one of them with one of these on there. With there, one there, and that. Not like that. Hello, you're not supposed to be there. Like that. That then clips on like that. Blimey. Look at that. I don't even know what that's for. Doesn't represent anything. So we've got a piece like that there, and two 1x1 tiles on here, like so. We then take one of these with hand tile underneath it. That slides there, and grab that for that to go there. But that's got nothing underneath it. Clearly they deem it secure enough. I don't. I really don't. I'm gonna just scoot across and see if I'm able to put one in. If I can put support in there, I will. Because I don't trust that in the slightest. Right, that goes like that. And then they want a piece on the end of that as well. Like so. And that's perfect because the piece I'm going to put in there, that little gap, is free. So, come on. Oh, that'll be why. There's not space for it to clear. For it to have a support. Oh, bugger. And is that... You see that little gap in there? I didn't trust that in the size, but apparently that's safe. However, that gap... Maybe some... No, nothing done about that gap either. I do not think. Let me just have a nosy backwards. No, so no support there either. That's not what you want, is it? Right, now it's time to attach. So put that upside down and we line this up just like we did on the last one. So that will clip into there. Come on, be nice. You gonna play nice today, or are you gonna be a bugger? Hey, you played nice. There we go. Played real nice. Clipped in really easy, apart from... You notice how much... Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. Give me a sec, guys. That just broke. Don't mess, is what I'm learning. Is it? No way, that gap should be like... There's no way that should be like that. No, something's gone wrong. Oh, I know what's gone wrong, and that's really bloody annoying. Come on, ow! I put this too far forward. Yeah. Yeah. This is going to take some deconstruction. Oh, damn, this is such a long build, man. Alright. I've got to get that and push it back. So give me a minute. So this is going to take a bit of work. Put that there. You're going to slide out and be nice? Yeah. Alright. That just pops off. That don't... That's wrong, but it isn't wrong. Give me a minute, I need to find out what's going on here. I might have just completely built that wrong. Yeah, so that's supposed to sit there. Yeah. Okay. So just rebuild it from there and see how we get on. That might fix one of the complaints I had a minute ago as well. If that is indeed what I need to do. Sorry, I need to be showing more on camera. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's gone on here. Sorry, give me a minute. This is just... It's thrown me, this has. It's completely and utterly thrown me. That is supposed to be off for a minute. This is connected to this. But below that, like that. No. What? This is a head scratcher and a half. No. No, I don't. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Somehow, I got completely mixed up with this. And just got it wrong. So that clips. Oh. bitch. Sorry about the language. Didn't mean to do that. Give me a minute. Just dropped another piece. Got it. Right. So this piece was supposed to sit under this piece, like that, which went onto, where is it? Am I losing my mind here? I honestly think I am. That piece that went onto there, like that. So that's alright. Just now got to reverse engineer it and put it all back together. Right, so that went in there. That went in between that. Like so. Tie's already on there. Connects. That goes next to that. That connects like so. That still loose as hell. Right. That's in there, yeah. Yep. This piece went across the top, if I remember correctly. Like that. We had quite a little bit of destruction when you don't mean to do it. As you can see, I'm losing my mind currently. That clips on there, which actually does fix the issue I thought about that with not having enough space. Where's that piece gone now? Oh, come on. That is under. I'm moving the big piece out of the way for a minute while I figure this out. Oh, don't lift up. No, put that there. This then attaches to that. There. Yeah. And then right, we're starting to get back on track a bit now. I've now figured out what went wrong and I'm fixing it as we speak. So this piece goes across the back with that on it. Yep. That goes there. We've still got the little gap, but that is now error resolved. That clips on there. And now we can put it onto the big part and it's gonna basically complete the entire body apart from the engines and the cockpit and then the little Grogu area. Grogu being the little baby Yoda character thing. Don't know how to describe it to people who like, we don't know the species name or anything. It's literally just Yoda, but baby. And bam! We are in business. Apart from that piece, which I had in the spares. But not an issue in the slightest. Pick it up from there and flip it over. And would you look at that? We have got the body done. And that is massive. For those I haven't seen, that's the end of the body. It's a little tail. But that is absolute. I love it. That is so impressive. Yeah, no, that looks great. Just finding a spot for it to go while I carry on the build. There, next to the Mustang will do. Right, so now that that's done and it's connected, I am assuming we're on to the next bag. Oh, come on. I missed something again. It's become a thing today, isn't it, that I missed something on these builds. So, we have that. Clip into there. No, that's way too low. You gonna let me get it off? Or am I gonna have to? There. That goes there instead. And then we have this piece that goes like that. Now I should not have missed pieces. No, we're good. On to bag 9. That is still massive, and as I said, it looks amazing now. Let's get rid of these spares. Put them into spare cup. How many more streams do you think I can do with the pace I'm going at currently? If I keep making mistakes, then God knows, but if I keep going and I don't make any more, then I'm going to probably be done not next week, but the week after. I won't be doing any more streams. I'll be doing streams once a week, but after that, I won't be doing any after. I won't be doing extra streams as it currently. If I get more sets and more stuff I'm interested in building, then I definitely will schedule more. It's just currently as it is, I'll just keep with the N1 stuff. And I don't want to rush the N1 build because I'm enjoying it. Right, I'm just being quiet while I empty out these bags. And no, I do not have a magical third hand when you see that in a minute. That was not me. That was my sister because she's helping me pick up little bits that I drop onto the floor. Right. We are now working. Oh, this is going to be fun because all these pieces need to be removed because we are working on the underside of this. It's going to be hard for you to see what I'm doing because, as I said, not the best space with how long it is. See if I fit how it is, or I have it stabbing me in the chest while I build. So I'd rather not have that. Right. Hi Mark, really appreciate you joining. Right, these just clip onto here. This is gonna, I'm guessing what we're doing now will be covering up the underside and just cleaning it up a bit. Just put that back on so people can see it. It's just Mark saying hello, one and all. As I said, really appreciate you joining. Alright, tilt them. These are some big pieces. Right. Just tilt that out of the way so I can grab the pieces that I need. Want it like that. That going there. Like so. And we need that piece there. Create that. Which we then clip on. Which side? That side. Like that. Yeah. So we're creating the underside of it now. The undercarriage, so to speak. And it will look, it will just clean the build up massively once that's done, I'm assuming. And hoping, if I'm honest. Because as you look at it right now, it's not the cleanest build, is it? Let me know if I'm quiet as well. I don't know if I'm talking, like, if I'm too far away from the mic or whatever. Right. I built that wrong. Transfer that over. There we go, there. That's better. Yeah, because it's supposed to look for this side. The instructions show it from the opposite side, so it's hard to know exactly where I'm placing. Right, like that. Perfect. So, we now slide that across for a minute. So one of them. Yes. Dark tan 2x1 on the end. Graded 2x1 slope. Give me a second while I search for the abundance of pieces. Just like there. Got it. Perfect. Can you still see what I'm doing? Yeah. That goes there. Ooh, what is that piece? No, ignore me, I'm just losing it. Just a normal 1x2 sloping light grey. Right, it looks weird. Right, we want one of these slipping on, like so. Like that. To create that, we got some more slope pieces, just inverted slopes now. They clip there. And onto the opposite end, like so. And then we take another grey vented piece. Let me just, there. I am blind. My eyes are just playing tricks on me today. Like so. And one of these, like so, like that. That's what threw me off. The top of them were rounded off to hell. Right. 3x1 slope pieces. One of these connects just like that. Remove that now. Like that. Like so. And then that clips that this way. That doesn't work. Did I place the clips in the wrong place? I wasn't supposed to put... Was I supposed to put clips on it? Yeah, no, I was. Why does that not sit? Hold on. Give... It doesn't sit because there's a tile on there and there's not supposed to be tile. And the tile is in the wrong place. All of these clips come off for a minute. Yeah, come on. Yeah. No. No. Don't want to be nice. Like two of you then. Come on. It's going to be a pain removing. Hold on. That's the best we'll get for a minute. Yes. Clip that back into place. I knew having two brick separators would have come in handy. Right, they clip in like so. And then that piece that I made earlier that I was struggling to get in should now. Yeah, like that. Right, now that that's done, we are on to step 271. Which is crazy to say that. Oh, I need to be careful, that's glass. Sorry, I was just pushing it and I was hitting glass. Right, put these on, put this on. This goes, no, that's too big. That piece there, with 4. Oh, that's a nice blue. Quite like that. As you see, my train of thought just completely went off the rails then. Right, that all clips on there. Put that like that there. And we grab the big piece like that to clip on like a saw with 2x1 tile. One of these bad boys. Slipping in there. Smooth that round. And then we take the bang. This is going to be really obscure. Does anyone watch basketball? Like NBA by chance? I'm just wondering because I do and I'm really wanting to talk about it currently. Right, so that when it's done, that will slide onto there. Like you can't. I'll put that aside and I'll show you in a minute once I've got it all together because I forgot the camera doesn't cover it. Right, so one of them with that, like that, and one on the other side. Like so. Right, we then take this, and that clips. Wrong one. The same piece, just inverted. This piece puts on there. And that's what drops these. Again. Right, so sit that like that for a moment. 2x1 light grey with a 2x1 dark tan. Like so. Clip that on there like that. We want the roller skating piece. Which way do we want that? We want it, the little lip facing that way. That's the lip I was talking about, just there. Then we want a 2x2. Right, sorry. Need, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? That piece. This one. Like so. With that. Ooh, I put that wrong way around. Yay. At least I realised. I thought it was too late. Right, that goes on. I've been having issues with this. Is that? Give me 1 second. I can get my headset. Actually, that might be better. Is that working? Sorry, headset is weird. It's got an internal mute button, and sometimes it doesn't work, and sometimes it does. So, how's audio now? Still got 2 people watching. Hello, and I appreciate you watching. Right. Need these 2 pieces. Oh, bugger. That's better. That's... Oh, Jesus. Hold on. No, get off. Right, that's better then, yeah? Okay. If it drops again, let me know and I'll see what I can do to fix it. Because it's just been back and forth. I've had it earlier as well where it dropped. Right, that piece clips onto there. Like so. Take a 1x2, put it on top. Like so. We then do a repeat of what we did a minute ago. We take one of these, a dark grey, not dark grey, dark tan, 1x2, 1x1, sorry. Clip that down like so. We take a dark grey, one like this. There we go, like that. We get one of these roller skate pieces and we put that on it. Just doing it off camera because it just takes a second. What am I after now? 2x2 light grey slope that piece. For it to go like that. Yeah. That clicks. Like so. Flip upside down 1 second while we get 2x1 upside down. Yeah. With another dark tan piece. Which is just there. So we end up with another piece of what we just did. Like so. There we go. That clips just in there. Like, oh, that's off. Ah, that's why I forgot. See, I'm making mistakes left, right, and centre today. There we go. That's what we've got. We then take the main build and we clip it like so. Come on, click. No. Right click there, like that. So yeah, as I was saying, we are covering the ugliness, so to speak, of the underside of this currently right now. I don't know what I'm saying. Crap. It's been one of those days, it's just been everywhere, here, there and everywhere. And I haven't even left the house. So, Mark, if you're still in chat, do you like Star Wars? And if you do, what's your favourite film? Right, we've got that. Then ball joint piece in dark grey clicks there with a dark tan piece just there. We then take the really big slope in a second because I'm doing that too early. I just realised before I actually put it on, which is an improvement compared to earlier. Like that there. One. Put that there. With that and that. Now we put this on, which goes just like so. And we take 2 of these, one by 5 versions, 1 by 6. Not too sure, but we get that's the result. Flip it over. There we put that 2x4. We put another 2x4 as extra clutch power. That sets down for a minute while we build another piece. Fair enough, Mark. I'm just curious. I'm just wondering, and I know FL now does not like Star Wars but prefers Star Trek. But fair enough, having R2-D2. It's probably the easiest thing from Star Wars you can put in your house. And like, oh, what was that? Whatever that was, it wasn't a good noise. I will find out what that was later. I can't be asked to look at that now. Wasn't that? Give me 1 second, I'm just going to mute up. Right, sorry, I've unmuted. I'm back now. That noise, I don't know what it was. I'm trying to find out. If it was glass, then I might have to jump off for a few minutes and come back. I'm not too sure what it was. It was loud. Right, sorry, I'm back. I found out what the noise was, and it was plates moving. It's just so goddamn loud. So sorry about the inconvenience with that then. Right, back to it. So we've got that piece like that. Wrong piece. Flip that over. Take one of these, put it on there, like so. We then black L piece there with a 2x1. Well, not 2x1, but kind of. No, look at the flipped version. Yes, this version clips there with that. And take ball. Have I missed? No, I haven't messed up. Okay, ball joint piece there, like so, with another dark grey inverted slope, like that. And that's that bit connected onto there, like bang, creating a perfect little slope like that. So now this should connect onto here and there. Fold down to create that. And that is nearly perfect, actually. Just correcting the tail because something went awry. It's a very flimsy tail. So what we've done so far in today, we've done all of the underside, and we've built this top part from here, on both sides down. So we've basically been building the main body for this. Flip that back over because I'm not done just yet. And blimey, I've been going for an hour and 41 minutes so far. I was gonna go at 5:30, but you know what? I'll go once bag 9 is complete, so that'd be 3 bags today, and that is perfect pace. It's what I was after, really. I want to keep this build going for as long as possible because it's just been so fun so far. And I really appreciate everyone who's dropped in and said hello, and even just didn't say hello but watched the stream. I really appreciate everyone because it shows support, and I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I really appreciate it, and it's just so good to see. Alright, like that. We're just doing what we did on the last side. It won't take me a minute to do. It's just doing it like that because that will go there now. Well, that bends. Oh, that might be that bit bending might actually be the way it needs to be as well, which is perfect. Because there is an engine that goes there in a bit. And not in a bit, but like it might be one of the next things I build. So it's like, you know what I mean. Probably don't know what I mean, but you know. Alright, this piece now clips in like so, and bang, and bang. Flip that over. One of them there for extra support. That piece is done for a second. We'll grab this, pop that on there when it wants to go. We'll load one of them there, and this is that, and this there, like so. Flip that over. We take one of these, put it there. One of these for it to go there with that behind it. Hopefully I'm right with that. Yes, I am, thank God. Right. Last little touches of the day. That there. That there. And that clips in to there. Like that. So next. Oh. Yep, so next that attaches onto here. That connecting there. that connect in there, bend it and bend that like so. Is that all in? Yeah. Yeah, so there's an engine that goes in the middle here. There is just engines mainly in the, as I said, the cockpit area and the display stand. This build does come with 2 figures as well, but surprisingly I haven't run into them yet. That clips there. That goes there. Yep, we want these slopes. So that clips that way. And there you go. We have one on either side. Like that. With one of these, but this time it has an added extra of a few 1x2 pieces and then 1x2 smooth tiles. Like that, which clip on. Like so. And that is bag 9 done, which means this is also the end of the stream. So what I'll do, I'll give you a once over of what I've done and then I'm going to sign off. So what's been done today is literally all of the underside little smooth pieces you can see on both sides. They've been put on, and then we've also done the best part of the day, in my opinion, the top half. So these side panels, like on either side, there and there, were all the way down to the this half of the tail. Is what's been done today. Alright, I'll put that down. As I said, really appreciate everyone who joined. I will see you next week at 4 PM on Monday. Thank you.